welcome back to my channel. My name is Johnson, and today I have a very simple makeup look. And if you're very new to this channel, please be free, sit back and watch this video and like. Today I have a back to school and fall makeup look. From here upward you can see the colors of fall, deep red and a little bit of shimmer going on my eyelids. And right here I have nude lipstick from Lime Crime called Cashmere. It is very soft and very natural, so it's a go-to lip color for school or for an everyday look. So here I have my pen, not like I'm going to be using it for makeup, but you know, just to signify that it's for going back to school and you're going to write notes. And I have my customized shirt. It was made for me by a friend. I don't know if you can see my name. CorieTips right here. And we're good to go. Thank you. So as usual, I'll be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade in Ebony for my brows. I'm going to apply that straight on and just keep applying and put a reasonable amount into my brows. And I'll be brushing it with my spoolie. As you can see, I already did for the second brow, and I'll be brushing the second brow as well, just so that it can look very smooth and polished. So I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. I'm using one of the light shades right there for my brows. I'm using it to outline my brows below, just so that it can be neat, and to create an highlight on my brow bone. And I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime as my primer for my face. I'm just going to rush through on applying it on my face. So I just want to rub that into my skin properly. Don't mind me squeezing my face. It's just so that I could just get it smooth into my skin. So I'm using Black Power Foundation in Nutmeg. I'm going to put a reasonable amount on my face. And in rush we'll be using my Coastal Saints foundation brush. I'm just going to brush that into my face and create a smooth canvas for every other thing to stick onto. So it's a speed race on how I'm applying my foundation with my foundation brush, which I believe that each and every one of us should be able to know, as long as we're using the right skin color shade for our foundation. And I'm using my angle brush, using the same foundation by Black Power in Nutmeg to outline the upper parts of my brows. I like to use my foundation so that it can just blend into my skin tone, unlike the other one that I use for the lower part of my brows, which will create a highlight for my eyes. So I'm using my beauty blender, a black one. I love it. I have a pink one, but I just really like to use this black one. So I'll just use it to smoothen out all the foundation that I've applied. I'm going to my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. I'm using the red burgundy eyeshadow over there on my crease as a transition color. I'm doing the same for the second eye as well. Just want to brush that in the middle so that it could fade into any other thing that I'm using. So I'm using NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. It is white. I'm using it as a primer for my eyeshadow to stick on. I love it so much because it makes my eyeshadow look brighter as well. So I'm just going to put a reasonable amount and tap that in. I'm doing the same for the second eyelid as well, as you can see. Tap, 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 tap it in. And then back to the same palette, I'm using this goldish, not too goldish eyeshadow, but it has a shimmery feel to it. I'm just going to apply very little on my eyelids, just so that my eyes can have some life. So I'm using the same blending brush that I used earlier to just blend the transition color into the eyeshadow. And then I'm using black from the same palette to contour my eyelids. I'm not doing an heavy contour. It is a simple fall back to school makeup look. You can wear to school and you could also wear for the season as well. So I'm contouring the outer corner of my eyelids and the other side. Just want to make sure that you blend properly so that there are no ash lines going on anywhere. And then I'm using my Black Opal Invisible Powder. It's translucent. I'm using it to highlight my brow bone to create that softness. I'm not using anything too bright. And then I'm using my sleek eyeliner. I love this pencil. It is matte. It has a matte finish, but be warned, it is not waterproof. Remember, no drama. It is just a simple fall back to school makeup look. As you can see, it's just very simple. And I'm applying the same eyeliner on the second eyelid as well, the upper part of my eyelid. I like to tap in my eye pencil until I create the desired line that I want. And I'm using my Colossal Mascara by Maybelline to brush on my eyelashes. Back to my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kits. I love this palette. The only thing is that the dark shade there isn't too dark as I expected. It has a white undertone to it. As you can see, it looks like it is kind of white on my skin, but the good thing about it is that by the time I blend it out, it will just fuse into my skin and still create what I wanted to create. I'm using the lighter shade for the highlight points. As you can see, well, you can tell the difference that the dark shade is dark, but it still has a white undertone. And blend it out with my beauty blender. Never get tired of blending. You don't want any ash lines on your face, except you intentionally created those ash lines. Probably trying to tell a story, or you need it for editorial or fashion or something. So I'm using the same invisible powder by Black Opal for my highlights. I'm using my Milani powder for my face in Warm 109. I'm using my Proficient pencil to line my waterline. I like this pencil. It's quite dark and it doesn't irritate my eyes. I have very sensitive eyes. Sometimes I do not wear eyeliner on my eyelids. So I'm using Maybelline cacao powder to contour my face. It is a very dark shade and I'm just going to use a reasonable amount, though very little, very minimal on the contour areas. It's not an heavy makeup look, remember. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in So Hollywood to highlight the highlight point, especially my nose and my cupid bow. I'm using this brown pencil from NYX. I love the pencil. It's just something that fused into my skin tone. I'm using House of Lashes number 2 for my lashes. I'm using Line Crime in Cashmere for my lips. I'm just going to apply that onto my lips and blend it into the lip liner. And I'll be moving to BH Cosmetics blush palette for my blush. Just want to apply that soft rosy pink. A little bit of blush on my cheeks, and back to my So Hollywood from Anastasia, just to align my cheekbones. Very minimal, remember. A little bit on my cubby bowl. Oops, I put too much. I'm just going to blend it out. And there we go. Back to school for makeup look. I hope you love it. I love it as well. Thank you. Thumbs up and subscribe.